guys, Dr. Marra here. It is 6/19/2013, and the summer solstice is coming up real quick here. I just wanted to give an update. Um, Over the weekend, I decided to take a road trip, and I was going to this place called Los Lunas, and apparently there's this 80-ton stone that the the locals have no idea is even there, as I found out when I got there. And you can YouTube this. Check it on YouTube or Google it. I think it's in Wikipedia. Anyway, it's supposed to be something like the Ten Commandments, but in Paleo Hebrew. And so the question is, what is it doing here in New Mexico? And something that old, that type of writing. And of course, you always have the skeptics that say it's fake, but where this is located, it's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. And to get an 80-ton stone, you know, with this, where it's located at, I don't know. I mean, check it out, see what you think. Anyway, I was on my way there. I get there, I stayed at the Days Inn, and I asked some of the locals there about it. And the lady at the desk said that she didn't even know it existed until 2 years ago. Some archaeologist came and investigated it, and she pulled out this binder, opened it up, and showed me his picture and the picture of the stone. And so it's pretty interesting to me when you come across things like this to see what our true history is, or the potential of our true history, or what's been hidden and not in the history books and those types of things. So anyway, I get down there, and apparently you have to go through the Chamber of Commerce to get a contact. I think it's on Indian Reservation. At least that's what some of the locals were saying. And I went to the chamber. Of course, it was on a Saturday, so they were closed. So this is like a 5-hour drive from where I live. And I was a little disappointed because I really wanted to check this out. And so I went I pulled in to get some diesel. And one of the purposes, because I had half a tank, was just to ask one of the locals and say, hey, do you know where the site is? And of course, they're just like scratching their head. They're like, what are you talking about? So anyway, even to this day, as of Friday, no, actually Saturday morning, whenever I was milling around there trying to figure out where this site was, they still didn't know, which of course was around 6/17/2013. Anyway, I didn't get a chance to locate it, and I'm going to take another trip back here. But the point behind this is, I guess it wasn't the right thing, or I needed to be led somewhere else, because this particular weekend was supposed to be spent there. But as I headed north, I headed to Taos, New Mexico, and spent a little bit of time there, and it was around 2 o'clock, and I thought, boy, if I go home, what am I going to do? Because there's not a lot to do in this small town that I live in currently. And, it's Saturday at 2, and I thought, where else could I go? And the first thing that popped into my head was Chaco Canyon. And so I MapQuested it, and here it was like 4 hours away. And I thought, well, it's only 2. By the time I get there, I can spend a little bit of time in the evening, and then also the next morning I'll have all day, because there's a campsite there. So that's what I did. And man, talk about amazing. And, I filmed a lot. There's probably well over an hour of video and footage. But of course, on YouTube, at this point, I'm restricted to like 15-minute videos. So what I'm probably going to have to do is split it up, maybe just give you enough for 2 videos. And one is the meditation that I did in one of these sites. And it was pretty interesting. The energies there it was a different type of energy. It was just calm and quiet and peaceful and just beautiful. And I'll show you the trip. An hour of the trip was actually going down a unpaved road that was literally like driving over a washboard for 20 or 25 miles. And at least it seemed that way. And it took like an hour, because you can only go In some places you can only go a mile or two or an hour because it was so bad. And as I'm driving down through this, I'm looking at tires off this side and parts off of RVs over here. I ran into a guy that had a flat tire who just changed it and he was dragging something behind. And as I'm going down, which I took a little bit of footage so you could appreciate this. But it was definitely um, a journey, and it was quite funny. Uh, Other than I just bought this RV to go, it's a used RV, but I bought it so I could get out into nature and stay overnight in my own thing. And here I am beating the crap out of it going down this road. And I was on a mission. I was like, I'm getting here. Well, I'm only 20 miles away at this point, and I wanted to really get into this sacred site and feel the energies. So maybe in video 2, I'll put that part. Like this will be video 1, and in the next video I'll put the meditation. And what was interesting is while I was meditating, whenever I came out of that, my eyes, I was seeing everything as a gray, flipping in and out of colors. And then if you look at the video, when I watched it back, it was doing the same thing on the camera. So I don't know if the camera was picking up the energies, but I was seeing that, and you can hear me say that, like, whoa, wow, I'm seeing gray. And when you watch the video back, I noticed while I'm watching it, the exact thing that I was seeing with my naked eyes was going on with the camera. So it was pretty cool. Anyway, I went there to open up some portals and, to allow these energies to stream in for the greatest good of humanity and for our planet. And if you want to participate, I'll put it in the next video, and you can see what it looks like, and you can see the ride down there. And I guess maybe, here we are around 7 minutes. I'll put a couple of the videos, probably the lead up to, and then the next video will probably just have the meditation and maybe one other scene or something like that, because like I said, it's only 15 minutes that I'm allotted with each one of these videos, and it's probably going to be annoying to you guys. So, but if you find that it's interesting to you and you want to see more of the footage and like the petroglyphs and other than the dwellings and stuff like that, you can email me and I'll make another video if it's of interest. But I think I'm gonna cut it off here. Whether you do the meditation or not, maybe do your own meditation, and remember that the summer solstice is another power day. And oh yeah, one other thing. There's a couple things that I saw along the way. It was hilarious. Driving down this road, you'll see a sign that says 35 miles per hour, and I'm thinking, what? I can't even go 3.5. And then you'll see a sign that says slow down. There are cattle on the roadway. And as I pan around, you can see we're in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing out here. So it was comical. Like if a cow can't get out of the way of you going that slow, it was ironic. But what was even more ironic is on the way back, I took a picture of this. First, I took a picture of the sign that says, because it was hilarious to me, I'm like, what cow is going to run in front of me? And it said livestock on the road or something, please slow down. And I was just going real slow, shaking, Well, it wasn't a couple miles up the road, and I'm watching this cow in the distance. I'm like, where the heck did that come from? And it's coming towards me diagonally, and didn't it cross the road right in front of me? I actually had to stop. So as I'm being a smartass all the time, here it is. This cow walks right in front of me, and I took a picture of it just to show you. But on the way home, that crossed my path, and a coyote. I was almost home, and it wasn't broad daylight. It was around dusk, but he walked right across the highway. So I just want to use this pocket guide of Ted Andrews and look these up, and just to tell you, because it was a message, and it may have been a personal message, but it might ring true to you as well. And what's funny is in this book, I don't know if you can see, there's cow, and the next one is coyote, which is also funny. So anyway, cow is nourishment. This is a time of fertility and new birth. Nourish yourself and others. Be as productive as you can. Coyote is wisdom and folly. Balance work and fun in your new endeavors. Trust that all is happening according to plan. Do what is best, even if it's difficult. So, I don't know what that means to you guys, but it had its own special meaning to me in the moment. So, uh, pay attention to, nature. Nature speaks, just like Ted Andrews says. And I'm going to end it here so I can put maybe a clip on here too. And love, light, and laughter to you guys.
Okay, guys, I'm probably 20 minutes away. I want you to hear how bad this is. The road, like, I really want to turn around, like, right now, because I know this is going to take so long, and it's going to beat the heck out of my vehicle and myself. And I don't even know you can hear me, but right now it's not real bad. I found a spot that's tolerable. But some of this, I've been on some back roads. I live in the country. I've never been on a road this bad in my life. Like, I just don't know what to say. I'm on a mission. I just drove hours and hours to get here, and I'm like 20 minutes away probably. But because I have to go so slow, it might take me a little longer. But it's all sand, but man, underneath it, it's just, well, it's got to be obvious. I tried to go real slow, that didn't help. I tried to go fast, that didn't help. So I'm just gonna, be a trooper and try to bang this out and get there. Oh my God. I try to get close to the edge there, but I'm afraid, this is all sand. And I'm in the middle of nowhere, as you can see. Let me just pan around here. Like, this is in the middle of nowhere. First of all, I had to drive on a main highway to even get to this spot. And there was nothing. Literally nothing. For, well, over an hour, a couple hours. And now I'm on this road. I think it's like 7950 or something like that. And you can see it's like a big dust storm out here. So, if I just came on the video and said, oh, the road was, it was just terrible, I don't think you'd get the full appreciation of this trip without me doing it live. So you can see the dust going across there, I'm sure.